Hello there, fellow adventurers. Welcome, fellow adventurers, to another indie game review of Watch Over Christmas by Dionysus Games, which by complete coincidence was just released a few days before Christmas. Not all is well, however, as Santa has been kidnapped by a mysterious figure, who is obviously on the naughty list and won't be getting any presents this year. If someone doesn't rescue Santa though, no one will be getting any presents, and that's where we come in. We play a ginger kid called Cisco who, from the looks of his bedroom, seems to have some interest in space. It's the night before Christmas and we're about ready to go to sleep when we receive a garbled message on the radio that says something about saving Christmas. Of course, we must heed the call and investigate, not forgetting to grab our trusty teddy bear Cosmos, who plays an important role in the story. And by important, I mean he comes alive and gets possessed by the Christmas spirit, and whisks us away to faraway lands on a mission to save Christmas, as we are the only kid in the world who can do it. We are the chosen one, Santa's only hope, the savior of Christmas, master of adventure gaming, solver of puzzles, keeper of the inventory bar. Well, you get the idea. The first chapter involves finding the right symbols to open a glowing object we find in the attic. Here, for example, we can use the knife to cut the dog's leash. No, cut the leash, not the dog. What kind of game do you think this is? Then the dog will run around and make a symbol in the snow. I appreciate this inventive way of incorporating puzzles into the environment. So, the reason these keys have to be arranged in a certain order is that our dad has a system of organizing things. He also keeps some baby oil in the bathroom, and when we ask him about it, he says that it's a secret. I wonder what he uses the baby oil for. Anyway, getting back to the story, with all the symbols, we're able to release the Christmas spirit, which looks like it flies into our arse. Thus begins Chapter 2 on La Befana, a witch who's actually based on a real figure in Italian folklore, who I never knew about until playing this game. She gives good kids candy and presents, but bad kids get coal or dark candy. Again, this is all part of the game's story and puzzles, which for the most part I found to be just the right amount of difficulty, although figuring out which of these colors to mix took quite a while. If we get stuck, we can consult Cosmos, our arse-entering spirit buddy, though he doesn't always help that much except for giving general advice, like try to inspect everything and talk to everyone about everything. Yup, that's what adventure gaming is all about. There's several meta references to game development or other adventure games, including Not Another Weekend, the previous game by Dionysus Games, about a bellboy running errands around a hotel on a secret mission to get rid of all the guests. But right now, we need to save Christmas! Here we need some information from this potion seller to solve a puzzle, but first we have to do something for him. This game does actually feel like one great fetch quest, especially in the next chapter where we have to collect all the ingredients for La Befana's spell, which I'm pretty sure is inspired by the voodoo lady in Secret of Monkey Island asking for ingredients to make a voodoo doll. This is the heart of the game and is set in the spirit world where Santa lives. There's two different sides of town, the light and the dark, with the dark side ruled over by he who will remain nameless, but let's just call him the anti-Santa. There's a great mechanic where we can use an orb to travel between this world and our own, and we'll need to look high and low for all those ingredients. I could go into more detail about this fantastic spiritual journey, which eventually takes us to other planes of existence and even into space, but I don't want to give away too many spoilers, and anyway I'd really like to get this video done before Christmas is over. A lot of loving care and attention has obviously been put into this game, right down to the animated Christmas tree cursor and candy hotspots, which are pretty much a staple of adventure games these days. Another fun extra is collecting all the presents hidden around, which are all gaming and pop culture objects such as the medallion from Gabriel Knight, an Atari 2600, and a Viewmaster which I used in my Dark Side Detective video. Let's take a trip to Sweden, the setting for the Kawareed Mysteries.
Well, what do we have here?
At At one point, I thought our sister Zoe was going to be a second player character, but maybe that'll happen in a sequel? She does get to hang out with none other than Jack Frost, who's hilariously portrayed as some kind of boy band member putting his frosty moves on her. This reflects back on Zoe watching a concert of her favourite band, The Guilties, which turns out to be a real band singing their song Satisfaction. In the end, the overall message is about the importance of imagination and keeping the spirit of childhood alive, and I encourage anyone to give this as a gift to themselves and others. It's guaranteed to get you into the Christmas spirit. And don't forget, the Christmas spirit enters through the arse.